It's day 26 of the greatest carnivore diet comeback in history. Have I been doing the BBBE challenge wrong? Hey everybody, welcome back to Carnivore Quest. Larry here. Glad you stopped by. Check in on me. Hope you guys are doing good today. Those of you who are on the comeback trail with me, I hope you're holding strong and your World Carnivore Month is going well. I'm very happy with the way I'm feeling so far. Got a smile on my face, and that depression and that guilt is in the past. Yeah, every day I'm feeling a little bit better, and I hope you guys are too. For those of you who might be new to our channel, me and my wife Cassie have been on YouTube for about 4 years now, documenting our entire carnivore diet journey back to better health. We both lost around 100 pounds, and I made a few mistakes toward the end of last year, and I put some weight back on. Cassie's still doing great. She's been maintaining that 100-pound weight loss for quite a while, and she's gotten her life back. I've gained, well, on January 1st, it was about 60 pounds back. I haven't weighed in all month. A few days from now, I will be weighing in, see how much weight I lost doing the BBBE challenge for World Carnivore Month. No matter how many pounds I end up shedding this month, I can tell you I feel awesome. Like I said, the depression is gone. My mental clarity is coming back. That brain fog is starting to lift. My inflammation feels better. My neck's not hurting anymore. So far, so good. This morning, I had my Electrolyte butter coffee, my normal. You know, I'm still missing the cream in my coffee. I got to admit, I'm gonna try and go February without it. But yeah, but the butter coffee is tasting better. I'm like getting used to it. So that's a plus. The first week of the challenge this month, I was really struggling with that. So I feel like I'm over the hump with that. You know what I mean? Around 11 a.m., I had 6 scrambled eggs. They were delicious, quick, easy meal. It's just past 7 p.m. and I reheated some leftover chuck roast along with some leftover bacon, and that is going to be my dinner. I've eaten about almost half of it. This bowl was absolutely, you know, when I first filled it, it was like a mound. And I'm getting full already. I'm probably gonna have to reheat this a little bit after I finish talking to you guys here. I left it in the cast iron for quite a long time and crisped it up. Crisped. These dentures, y'all. Some words are a little tough. Crisped it up. And I'm enjoying it for sure. Combination of that chuck roast and the bacon. Ooh, yeah, real good. One more bite. As you guys know, I've been doing really well keeping up with my water. This is my 5th tumbler for the day. I'll probably have one more this evening while Cassie and I are chilling. I just feel better the more water I get down this gullet. Longtime viewers know that sometimes I go through my spurts where I just forget to drink water. And so I've been doing good keeping up on that. But I gotta tell you, I'm ready for the BBBE challenge to end. You know, I'm really missing chicken. Chicken and shrimp. You know, there's been a couple times I was like, ooh, I want some seafood, maybe some salmon. And oh my gosh, those chaffles Cassie made, they look so good. The video actually went live about an hour ago. The first time she made chaffles here on the channel. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cheese in them, but they look so delicious. And already I was reading the comment section, a bunch of people had some suggestions on how to cut down on the cheese. Actually, somebody mentioned Chris Cookie Nashville has a way to cut down on the cheese in your chaffles. So I can't wait to, you know, have a few of those. I told Cassie when the challenge is over, I am going to make a chaffle with a hamburger patty, and just that'll be good for me. You know, just a plain burger patty and a chaffle. Oh, I think it'll be delicious. So if you guys have been enjoying chaffles right along with Cassie, I'm a little jealous. But, you know, I've absolutely no cheese this month. The cheese is just a no-go for me when, you know, I'm trying to shed pounds. And I've always said I'm able to moderate cheese. So I think a chaffle or two in the beginning of February won't hurt me. I can't be having stuff like that every day if, you know, I'm really trying to lose weight. But I might have one or two once the challenge is over for sure. So have I been doing the BBBE challenge wrong? something I want to talk to you guys about real quick. We had a gentleman in our private Facebook group, Carnivore Quest Community, put a post out kind of questioning if I was really doing the BBBE challenge, because, you know, it's beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And with the bacon, you know, the pork, I've had country ribs this month, and I've also had a couple thick pork chops. I've had that a few times. And, you know, it's a valid question. And I actually sent him a private message and answered it for him. But I'd like to get your opinion. Now, there's no right or wrong answer here, you know. I mean, we all make the decisions of what we're going to put in our mouth, and it's our diet. It's what we're going to do to get ourselves healthy. And we've always said it. You got to find out what works for you. But the BBBE challenge, beef is all ruminant animals, you know, according to Dr. Berry. Then there's butter. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But bacon. Does bacon mean literally bacon is the only kind of pork you can have? And the very first time Cassie and I did the BBBE challenge, we just stuck with bacon. And, you know, I think that's why we hit the wall of doom so hard, because that's really not a lot of variety of pork when you just could have bacon. So I think there might be a positive side to that, just doing bacon, because that food aversion will hit you quicker. You smack into that wall of doom. But the upside to that is you get past the wall of doom quicker. The reason we did the challenge that way the first time, because Dr. Berry's original BBBE video, he just says bacon. He doesn't say anything else. Well, a lot of our subscribers at the time had pointed out that Dr. Berry kind of amended the challenge in later videos. I think he also did a live stream with Two Crazy Ketos. I believe that's who it was with. And he had discussed the fact that the reason he said bacon was because of the fat to protein ratio, which is 1-to-1. You know, and pork belly has that same ratio because pork belly is basically bacon. So you could also have pork belly. But he also said any pork is fine as long as it's got a high fat content. So like the next time we did the BBBE challenge, we incorporated pork butt because, you know, you get a pork butt roast and it's so cheap. You know, it's really economically friendly, and you can make it the exact same way as Cassie's chuck roast, and it turns out amazing. I actually did a recipe video, and I'll link that somewhere up here if you guys want to know how to make an excellent pork butt that's fall off the bone tender. It's amazing. But then I started doing the thick chops too, like I did this month, and the country ribs. Now the thick chops, you know, they have that outer layer of fat around the edge, but I cook it in bacon grease, and then when I set them on my plate, I'll drain the bacon grease all over the chops. So there's quite a bit of fat there. It might not be a 1-to-1 ratio, you know, fat to protein, but it's good enough for me. So what's your opinion? Should you just have bacon on the BBBE challenge, or could you have other types of pork? You know, I mean, there's no right or wrong answer. I'm just kind of curious, because I was in the camp that thought, you know, bacon was the way to go, and that's it. But as Cassie and I, you know, have done the challenge multiple times, you know, we just found that, you know, as long as you got a ton of fat in there, you know, we really don't see any difference in our results or how we're feeling. You know, and I got to tell you, those thick chops, you know, they do add a little variety, you know. So like I say, it keeps you away from the wall of doom a little longer. But you guys know I hit the wall of doom this month. You know, it only lasted about a day where I just looked at the food and I was just like, I put out that daily vlog. I'm burned out. You know, I couldn't eat meat anymore. And that was anything, you know, beef, butter, bacon, eggs. Everything looked gross. So I just fasted for a day, almost 36 hours. And then after that fast, all the food started looking delicious again. So yeah, I was thankful the wall of doom didn't last that long. But we're almost to the end, and I'm really, really thankful for each and every one of you who have watched my daily vlogs and rooted me on. It has meant the world to me. You know, we're to the point where I can't answer every single comment, but I do read every single comment, and I really appreciate that. And I still haven't caught up with all my emails. So if I haven't returned one of your emails, please forgive me. I will get there. It's just tax season right now, and I've really been busy with behind the scenes stuff. So again, thank you to everybody for rooting me on. You guys rock. And you guys let me know what was going on with the price of eggs. The vast majority of you who commented on my "Why are eggs so darn expensive right now" video said it was from the bird flu. Birds are dying off, so supply and demand, eggs are getting more expensive. I appreciate you guys answering that question for me, because I was blown away, you know. $11.50 for 18 eggs at Food Line. I was like, man. Before you guys bail, remember to throw a comment down below what your thoughts are on the BBBE challenge. And while you're there, maybe hit that like button. Really helps me and Cassie out. So we'll see you in the next one, guys. Remember, no sugar, no carbs, and no cheating. Later.